Hello and welcome my friend, and next I am planning to show you that how you can test this spark plug sparking test if you think that you have starting issues or some other issues in your car. And next I will show that how we test spark plugs sparking. And now when we really start this our testing, we have here an excellent testing engine. And firstly I will show that what is the final result if we have everything okay. There is really this spark plug in here. And soon I make this my space totally dark, and we are looking in this area in here, because this is the spark plugs spark area, and we can see the sparks in best when we have dark. And next I turn off this my lights, and then I go to start this my engine. Okay, and now we have quite dark, and soon we have totally dark. But before of that, we can see the spark plug. I go to next start my engine, and if we start and run our engine, and we can see the sparks, this test is passed, and it means that our sparking system works well. And now I shut down my lights, and soon we can see this sparking, that how it happens. Now I go inside my car, and soon we can see this sparking. Yes, there is great spark again. Excellent. That means now that this my spark system works and everything is okay. And next I will show you that how we take this setup in these cables, that how we prepare this test. And next I will show that how we can set up and install these things for that testing, and how this happens. Firstly, we have to take out these engines plastic covers, that we can see these spark plugs cables. And here is really in that area in this engine, these are ignition coil, that one, and inside in there is spark plug. We can take also this inside spark plug away and use this coil, but I am so lucky that I have more of these coils, and there is my extra used coil. And check that this your coil is okay. This is ignition coil. And then I need some spark plug. Here is my spark plug, and there is inside, you can take also the spark plug away in this hole, but now I am so lazy and wise that I use this my old spark plug. And then there is connector, and I have to connect this connector in that connector, that I can get this spark plug test ready. Now I connect these things in here. Now it goes okay. And then remember to disconnect all other cables away in this engine, because if we let our sparking cables in these ignition coils and sparks, our engine starts to run. run, and it is not the purpose. It is only purpose to test these specific coils and piston sparkings. We can do the test in all of our cylinders. If we have 6-cylinder engine, then we test all of these 6. And now this is, I have currently in here 4-cylinder 2-liter gasoline engine, and now I rotate this spark plug head in here. And next, what is really important, these spark plugs, they need minus connection in here, and that's I have really excellent. We need now thick cable, this thick electric copper cable, and this is really excellent. This cable comes from my old welding machine, electric weld, and this thickness is about 5 millimeter. We need now thick cable, electric cable. You can use many cables together, and then we need these clamps and compression tool. And now I install my cable in this metal area in here, metal area, and I compress this in. Idea is same like this spark plug is inside in this cylinder spark plug hole. We need this minus. Now this minus cable goes in that area. We have to connect this cable in ground point. And here we have ground point, these metallic areas, bolts, this is steel, and now I connect this minus electricity through these cables in that spark plug. And in here, that area, in here comes this plus area in here, and this is minus, and in that area, if everything is okay, we can see this sparking in here, and in my case it really happens. And now we can test again that how the sparking works, and then this test, if we can see sparking, everything is okay. But if we don't see sparking when we start our engine, then we have issue. But let's test what happens next. We have again dark in here, and now I go to start my engine again, and let's look what happens next. Okay, let's look. Okay, engine is starting well, but no any spark. And what that means? Now this means that if we have really that kind of situation, sorry this bad picture, if we have really situation that there is no any sparking, then our engine, there is some damage and some issue. And that's we have to look at what is wrong in this, why there was not any sparking. Because in my case there was this spark in before, and now when we look that, yes, there is this connector, it is away. And now when I connect that again, let's test this sparking again. And really, if you have this all things okay and no any sparking, then you have to do more testing. You have to replace this new spark plug, new coil, and then test all of these electric cables and also fuse. And final part is that we have to maybe replace this our car's computer. and it is bad job. But now we go to test that what happens when I connect this my cable, that can we see this any sparking again. Okay, let's test. Yes. There is really nice spark. Okay, everything okay. That means now that this my sparking system is working well and everything is again and fine. And this was this information, and please comment, my friend, that what you think, and have you ever tested this sparking test in your car or engine. Thank you.